not a surprise to learn that former President Donald Trump is a bit of a fat phobe. He's not a fan of plus-sized Americans, which is a slightly ironic position, because according to a new book by Pulitzer Prize-winning Washington Post reporter Carol Leonnig, Trump tried to have Secret Service agents fired if he considered them to be too short, too fat. Fascinating. Really. All right. So now The Guardian, which has obtained a copy of Leonig's book, reports that the former president regularly criticized certain Secret Service agents for not meeting his standards of physical fitness that he believed were required for the job. He said this, quote, according to Leonig's sources, "I want these fat guys off my detail. How are they going to protect me and my family if they can't run down the street?" Dude, it doesn't seem to me like you can run down the street. I'm not trying to fat shame or anything like that, but the guy needs to look in a mirror before he goes after other people's weight. I'm just saying. To be fair, okay? So now this guy is not a person who exercises, okay? He doesn't exercise. He eats fast food all day. Totally his choices, right? But again, you can't just go and then criticize other people. All right. It just feels like he doesn't have a lot of room to judge other people for their physical fitness. You know what I'm saying? It's like me trying to judge him on his physical fitness. Ain't gonna fly. Make me a bit of a hypocrite, right? Of course, apparently he doesn't seem to care about hypocrisy. And it really does kind of make me think, back to how Donald Trump has viewed exercise before in the past. There are quotes of him where he was talking about how he believed that people were born with a certain amount of like a battery, right? Like an internal battery. And that if you exercise, that will deplete your battery. And so you will end up dying sooner somehow. It's complete and utter pseudoscientific nonsense. It's not even pseudoscientific. It's just nonsense. Total nonsense. And now Trump, again, is very close, according to physicals, as being categorized as obese. And Donald Trump had the most important job in the country. Well, I mean, all things fair, right? Shouldn't then someone have criticized him like, hey, Donald Trump, you're president of the United States. We need you around. You better put down that cheeseburger. I'm just saying, you could have a heart attack in the job. Look, Nancy Pelosi got criticized for calling him morbidly obese. I'm just saying. and again, it's one of those things where you really shouldn't throw stones. If you live in a glass house, pot calling the kettle black here, y'all. So, I mean, what happened to judge not lest ye be judged, right? Oh, of course, he's not like an actual Christian. So, like his followers believe that he is somehow. They probably, by the way, agree with him on the fat shaming. A lot of his followers do. But what's really ridiculous, too, is, other than the fat thing, is going after people who are too short. What? What's the issue with short people? What are you doing? The guy is vain. He's so incredibly vain, ludicrously vain, and only cares about optics. And that's really it. And that's what it comes down to. That's the real reason. He thinks that larger and shorter Secret Service agents make him look bad, when in reality, he's always only made himself look bad because he's a terrible person. If you enjoyed this video, please give us a like and share with your friends. You can subscribe and help out the channel by becoming a patron. It's patreon.com/Jeff Waldorf, or you can become a channel member as well by hitting the join button below.